Good evening and welcome to the West Wales Health and Care Awards in partnership with Bluestone National Park Resort and BMI Werndale Hospital. What a 20 months it has been. When the pandemic first hit and we went into lockdown, we needed our hard-working carers and NHS more than ever before. Every Thursday evening, the roads were lined with people clapping for them. Our worlds became very small, and for some, lockdown was a very lonely place. Over the summer of 2020, we started to rebuild our way of life and society, only to be cast back into lockdowns again. The first few months of 2021 were especially hard. While many were stoic in the first lockdown, as the third lockdown stretched on, it became harder and harder to put on a brave face. Yet once again, our NHS was pushed to its limit. But the hard-working members of staff and volunteers saved lives and continued to inspire us all. It's been tough, it continues to be, but we are getting through it together. Our NHS had to roll out a mass vaccination project like never seen before. Armies of volunteers came forward to support the cause. Now we are into the booster programme as COVID numbers remain high. On top of that, our health and care sector is trying to cope with the backlog caused by delayed treatments or people simply not coming forward to see a GP because of concerns over the virus or not wanting to be a burden. Given these huge challenges, I don't think celebrating the hard work of health and care workers has ever been more important. I can only imagine the hours they, many of you watching, have had to work to get people back on their feet. I hope this evening our finalists can put their feet up for the night and realise just how grateful we are for their efforts. I want this evening to be as interactive as possible, and while we might not be in the same room tonight, please put your messages of good luck, celebration and support in the comments below. I know our finalists would love to see them. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the judges for the time and expertise they brought to the process. It was a time-consuming job reading all of the entries, and I have been told that it was a very emotional reading some inspiring stories. However, tonight's finalists and winners definitely deserve their accolades. These awards would not have been possible without the support of sponsors. They continue to champion these awards during these challenging times and have helped ensure they can go ahead online tonight. I'd like to thank the title sponsors, Bluestone National Park Resort and BMI Werndale Hospital, and the sponsors, Carmarthenshire County Council, Direct Nursing Services, who are sponsoring 2 categories this evening, HMT Sancta Maria Hospital, Howell Dda University Health Board, who are sponsoring 2 categories this evening, Local IQ, Monmouthshire Building Society, The National, Pembrokeshire County Council, Rutherford Cancer Centres, Specsavers Opticians, Valero, the Western Telegraph, and Western Power Distribution. I'd also like to thank Pembrokeshire County Council, who have also sponsored the souvenir programme, which will be in the Western Telegraph on the 15th of December. In it, you will be able to find out more about tonight's winners, so be sure to pick up a copy. Please welcome to say a few words from Bluestone National Park Resort, Head of Brand and Communications, Yvonne Buckingham.
It's a great privilege for Bluestone to once again be sponsoring the Health and Care Awards now in its 4th year. The past 18 months have been unprecedented in terms of the pressure on our vital community health and care staff and services. I think I can say on behalf of all of us how grateful we are for the hard work and dedication of those who have selflessly worked throughout this period for both the NHS and private care providers. It is at times like this when we realise just how much work goes on within the health and care sector. At other times, we often take these services for granted. That has now most certainly changed. And that is another reason why these awards are so important. It's not just about recognising the tireless work of individuals at the front line of our health services. It's about recognising the wider importance of their work and efforts in the heart of our communities. Whether caring for the elderly or vulnerable, administering vaccination doses to protect us from the potential effects of coronavirus, or working in the demanding A&E and intensive care units. Individually and collectively, they are playing a vital role here in West Wales. Having had the honour of judging the awards, I know at first hand the personal experiences many of these finalists have gone through over the past 18 months. Many have been nominated by colleagues, those they have cared for, or friends or family. In all these cases, it has been about their professionalism and personal dedication to their work. Some have even continued their efforts outside their full-time roles, playing additional parts in community and volunteering. While we're highlighting some of those who have become beacons of light in what has been dark times, we must also recognise all those others who work in the profession for all their hard work. Today's finalists are just a few of those who go above and beyond in their duties. Personally, and from the team and staff at the Bluestone Foundation and Bluestone National Park Resort, we thank you all. We appreciate everything you have done and continue to do.
Thanks, Yvonne. Please welcome to say a few words from BMI Werndale Hospital, Executive Director, Jackie Jones.
Noswaith dda pawb, good evening everyone. Werndale Hospital is delighted to join you tonight as joint sponsors of the Western Telegraph Health and Care Awards, our 4th year supporting this event. This year, the awards recognise staff and volunteers across the Hywel Dda Health Board region, and not just Pembrokeshire. So a big welcome tonight to everyone joining us for the first time from Carmarthenshire and Ceredigion. Werndale is the only private hospital in West Wales, and we're based in Bank of Ellyn in Carmarthenshire. Over 150 staff, clinical and non-clinical, work at Werndale, and over 95 consultant surgeons, anaesthetists and physicians bring their expertise to Werndale for the benefit of local patients. The last 18 months have been a challenging time for anyone working in healthcare. COVID-19 is still in our communities and continues to impact on healthcare services. The good news story of the century has to be the vaccination programme and the mobilisation that has taken place to ensure everyone has access to the vaccination and now more recently the booster. Slowly, we start to gain confidence that life will return to normal. And these awards allow us to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who is making this possible, an opportunity to recognise the incredible selfless dedication of staff and volunteers. I said it last year, but we'll say it again. You really are everyday heroes, and each day you make a significant difference to people's lives. I would like to wish all the nominees the very best of luck. Whatever the outcome of each award this evening, there is no doubt that you're all worthy winners of the praise and admiration from those you care for.
Thanks, Jackie. Our host this evening is Dr. Dawn Harper. Dawn is a practising NHS GP and has worked in the NHS for more than 30 years. For the last 12 years, Dawn has worked extensively in the media. Probably best known as one of the presenters of Channel 4's BAFTA award-winning Embarrassing Bodies, which has now been shown in 120 countries across the world. She has presented several other shows, such as the Channel 4 series Born Naughty. She has authored 12 books, is a keen supporter of children's and health charities, and is regularly asked to comment on medical headlines on live television and radio. Welcome, Dr. Dawn Harper.
Good evening. I'm an NHS GP in Gloucestershire, and it is my absolute pleasure and honour to be with you all, albeit virtually, to join you in celebrating all that is brilliant about health and social care in your region. It's particularly close to my heart to be with you tonight, as my mother was born and bred in Merthyr Tydfil, and growing up, I spent all my Easter and summer holidays in West Wales. It has been a really tough year and a half for everyone. I remember feeling genuinely frightened going to work back in March 2020, and I'm sure many of you felt the same. All we really knew about COVID at the time was that it was spreading like wildfire and behaving unpredictably. Working on the front line in health and social care threw up new challenges for us all. We stepped up to the plate, and it has been heartwarming to hear so many stories of individuals and teams going over and above to help those affected by this hideous virus. And now we face a new challenge. This autumn we have the booster programme, the threat of possibly twice the number of flu cases, a second winter of COVID, and of course the backlog of all the other health and social care issues that have taken a back seat in the last 18 months. I absolutely know you will face this challenge head on, and from the reports coming back, you will do it with a smile on your faces. You should be so proud of all that you have achieved throughout the pandemic. I hope you can let your hair down and party the way you deserve tonight. Before I start to put you in the mood, I thought I'd leave you with a couple of stories from my days on Embarrassing Bodies. For those of you who don't know the show, I used to work on a Channel 4 show which basically filmed myself and 2 other doctors, one of whom you'll hear from later tonight, as we saw patients in our clinic and out on the road. I remember very well screen testing for the show. It was a beautiful sunny June day back in 2006. The production company offices were in Euston, and I came out of the interview with a bit of a spring in my step. It felt like it had gone well, but I was in a hurry to get back to Paddington and catch the train home, so I hopped in a black cab. "Where to, darling?" says the cabbie. "Paddington, please." "You don't live here then?" he says. "No," I say, "I'm just up for the day." "Are you here for work or pleasure?" "Work," I say. "What do you do then?" Now, I've always been told I don't look like a doctor, and I guess I don't fit the antiquated image of the twin set and pearls. So for some reason, I replied with, "You'll never guess what I do." To which, I kid you not, he didn't draw a breath before he said, "Are you a high-class hooker?" I spent the next 2.5 hours reassuring myself that he had at least said high class. So that was the beginning of my Embarrassing Bodies journey, and believe me, there are many, many more stories that maybe one day I will put in a book. The show became one of Channel 4's most successful programmes, and we made well over 100 episodes. In about Series 6, we took the Embarrassing Bodies truck to Weymouth one weekend, where I saw a gentleman who came in with a problem with his testicles. I don't remember anything remarkable about that, but what happened next, I remember very clearly. The man came back an hour later asking to see me again and showed me his new tattoo, the Embarrassing Bodies logo on his arm. I am often asked what was the most shocking thing I saw whilst filming Embarrassing Bodies, and I always used to reply, nothing really, it's all in a day's work. But on that day in Weymouth, I had to admit, I was shocked. So on to the awards themselves. The Western Telegraph have been sent some messages of good luck and appreciation for the finalists tonight. And here is the first message from Dr. Radha Mojil.
Hello, it's Dr. Radha Mojil here. I'm a GP, broadcaster on TV and radio. Through the pandemic, I've heard so many inspiring stories of how health and social care workers have supported and cared for others in the midst of their own challenges. And I just wanted to say a massive congratulations to all the Health and Social Care Award finalists and wish you all the very best of luck for tonight's awards.
Thanks, Dr. Radha. Our first category this evening is the Child and Adolescent Healthcare Award, sponsored by Howelvar University Health Board. This award was open to an organisation, department or individual that specialises in the care and treatment of children and adolescents within West Wales. And the finalists are Megan's Star Foundation. Nicola Hartveld was just an ordinary parent, but her life changed one day when her daughter Megan sadly committed suicide. A pretty, talented, sporty, vivacious and hugely popular young lady. She appeared happy and had her whole life to look forward to, but she was suffering in silence. She was facing a secret world of bullying. Her parents did not see any signs that Meg was troubled, as at home she was still the funny big sister who played pranks with her younger brothers, helped around the house and was a huge part of the family. Not only was she Nicola's daughter, but she was also her best friend. For any parent to lose a child is unbearable, but in her memory, Nicola has founded a charity, the Megan Starr Foundation, which assists in children's mental health. The work and time that Nicola and her team have put in to help so many other children with mental health issues is truly amazing. And she needs to recognise that her work does not go unnoticed and helps so many other children who may be at that same breaking point to ensure no other parent goes through the same tragedy. And specialist child and adolescent mental health services. Specialist child and adolescent mental health services offer assessment and treatment when children and young people have emotional, behavioural or mental health difficulties, as well as promoting emotional well-being and preventative mental health services and treatment to children and young people. They support teachers, youth workers and people working with children and young people by offering advice and training on how to recognise mental health difficulties. To announce the name of the winner from Hywel University Health Board Chief Executive, Steve Moore.
Good evening. I'm delighted to be here tonight to be part of this celebration of health and care across the whole of Pembrokeshire. The winner of the Child and Adolescent Healthcare Award is Megan Starr Foundation.
Wow, absolutely, just amazing. First, I want to thank everybody who voted for us. Again, getting the message out there is so important, and this just shows that, our work is being recognised. But initially, I want to thank every one of our volunteers and our committee members, because without you, none of this would ever be possible. You give up your time so selflessly to help the young people and the parents in our community. And, your work is just so invaluable. So thank you so much to you guys. I wouldn't be who I am and we wouldn't be where we are without you. Thank you so much to everybody.
Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Pixie McKenna. I want to wish everyone the very best of luck tonight in the final of the Health and Care Awards. What an amazing year you've had. You've been there for patients when their families and friends couldn't be there. You've been there through such incredibly difficult circumstances, just doing your job, but making such a difference. So have an amazing night tonight. Celebrate, kick back and relax, because you deserve it. And whether you win or whether you lose, it doesn't really matter. You're all winners in my eyes. Have a fabulous evening.
Thank you, Pix. We move on to our second award, the Palliative or End of Life Award, sponsored by the National. This is an award for an individual or team that recognises how choices made by the person being cared for and their family are central to the service and care that is delivered. The finalists are Llynnos Davies. A dedicated carer of many years, Llynnos has been nominated by her neighbour, who has seen her pass her window on the way to and from work every day. Born and bred in this area, she has on so many unfortunate occasions attended patients during the end of life due to cancer or other life-threatening conditions. Often these people are well known to her, some in her very own neighbourhood, but we all know just how dignified and comfortable she makes patients and immediate family feel. Nearing retirement age and with a hip problem, Llynnos refuses to retire, instead carrying on her amazing work. Dr. Catherine Lewis, Consultant Lead for Paediatric Palliative Care within Hywel University Health Board. The Consultant Lead for Paediatric Palliative Care within Hywel University Health Board, Dr. Lewis is based in Withybush, but works all over 3 counties. Palliative care is a very specialist role, and Dr. Lewis aims to improve the quality of life of our children and young people who have a life-limiting or life-threatening illness. Dr. Lewis is special, as she treats the individual child or young person as a whole, not just the disease. When talking to children or young people and their parents or carers, Dr. Lewis is sensitive, honest, and realistic. Families like her as she provides reassurance when appropriate and is open and honest and will always discuss any uncertainties about the condition and treatment. And the Paul Sartori Foundation. The Paul Sartori Foundation is nominated for their service that promotes good end-of-life care in Pembrokeshire. The nominee states that without them, patients in our county in the final stages of life could not be cared for at home. They provide education and training programmes to enhance the quality of end-of-life care locally and ensure that it is provided appropriately. They have a fantastic team who all go above and beyond to help so many people and truly deserve this recognition. So to announce the name of the winner from The National, the editor, Gavin Thompson.
The winner of the Palliative or End of Life Award is Dr. Catherine Lewis, who of our University Health Board.
Thank you so much for nominating and awarding me this honour, which I kindly accept. I would really like to thank my paediatric palliative care team for all their dedication and hard work supporting children with life-limiting and life-threatening conditions in our area, which they do so to such a high standard. However, I would like to dedicate this award to the wonderful children and families with whom we work, who make us laugh, cry, but most importantly, inspire us every day. So thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Bob Barrett, and I play Dr. Sasha Levy on Holby City and occasionally Casualty. And I just wanted to wish all the finalists the best of luck for tonight's Health and Social Care Awards. And also to say a massive thank you for everything you've all done during the pandemic. Heaven knows where we'd be without you all. As my character Sasha, a while ago I had a storyline about clinical depression. And I got to spend some time, incredibly fortunately, and also I was privileged to talk to genuine people who worked in the healthcare industry and who suffered from the same things in real life that I was suffering on screen. And it taught me a huge amount about mental health. And it highlighted for me that as medical professionals, if things are getting tough and difficult, that just to get to speak to someone is so important. It's incalculable what you've all had to go through in the last few years and had to deal with. So if you are suffering, please talk to someone and just look out for your mental health. Okay, have an incredible night tonight. I hope it all goes amazingly well.
Thanks, Bob. Our next award is the Mental Health Award, sponsored by Valero. This award was open to a department or individual who specialises in the care and treatment of mental health within West Wales. The finalists are Living in Suicide's Shadow. This group was set up by Sian, Lisa and Anna to provide peer support to those who have been bereaved by suicide, all while grieving their own suicide losses. Sian lost her younger brother, Lisa and Anna lost their husbands, all within a few years. They found there was a lack of support for the bereaved in West Wales, so set up the group to support those left behind. Such a valuable and wonderful service. And Suzanne Tarrant, Howell University Health Board. At a time when stress and anxiety are at the highest level, Suzanne has actively sought to support staff well-being. She has done this through an enhanced individual consultation service from her team, small group discussions and walk and talk sessions in nature. Notably, during the first wave of the pandemic, she arranged increased access to the staff wellbeing service, making appointments available 24 hours a day. Having these services available for staff has helped many of them cope with the trauma of the pandemic. To announce the name of the winner, representing Valero, the Managing Director of Local IQ, Hussein Bayoumi.
Good evening. and I'm delighted to be here this evening to announce the winner of the Mental Health Award. The winner is Suzanne Tarrant, Haldar University Health Board.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. This last year has been a huge challenge and the team have worked incredibly hard. It's so important that we keep supporting our staff, so we do what we can to make a difference. Diolch yn fawr, thank you so much.
Hi, it's Stephen Hartley here, and I just wanted to wish all of tonight's nominees the best of luck. I hope you all have a great night, whether you win or you don't win. And also, I hope that everybody has a really, really good night. I would also like to say thank you so much to everybody there for all your work, especially your work over the last 18 months. But I'm also very aware that the situation is ongoing and that there are terrible problems with staffing within the health and care industry. I have family members who work in the industry, so I'm very, very aware of what is going on. And you guys do a fantastic job. And thank you so much. And I really, really hope that you know how much you guys are appreciated.
Thanks, Steve. Our fourth award this evening is Innovation in Patient Care in the Private Health Sector, sponsored by Rutherford Cancer Centres. This award recognises the contribution of a team or an individual who strives to improve the delivery of care in the private care sector. The finalists are BMI Werndale Hospital. Having recently been accredited with a JAG Award for the excellent endoscopy care they provide as one of only 2 hospitals in Wales with this accreditation, Werndale is as much a community hospital as any other, thanks to the extraordinary care it gives to all patients and its dedication to supporting the NHS. HMT Sancta Maria. The GP service offered by HMT Sancta Maria is just outstanding. Perfect for families and working people, although a private service, it offers a cost-effective and easy way to consult with a GP that fits your calendar and time frame. Rose Kennington. Rose Kennington was the focus of an article in the Western Telegraph in April 2020 after she thought outside the box during lockdown in her work as manager for the council's Bridge Innovation Centre in Pembroke Dock. During a time when there was especially high anxiety over the COVID-19 virus transmission, she realised that the state-of-the-art computer-aided design equipment there could be used at the Fab Lab to develop high-quality face masks to protect care workers in residential care or nursing homes, private or local authority run, and also for NHS workers. Her determination, ideas and ability to bring people and resources together enabled scores of frontline workers at risk of spreading COVID to vulnerable people or of catching the virus themselves to be in a better and safer position to do their essential jobs and limit virus transmission. It could be argued that many people's lives will have been saved in Pembrokeshire in the past year or so due to Rose's original and innovative thinking. To announce the name of the winner from the Rutherford Cancer Centre's Primary Care Communications and Engagement Lead, Andrew Evans.
Good evening. The winner of the Innovation in Patient Care in the Private Health Sector is Rose Kennington of the Bridge Innovation Centre.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It feels amazing. I just like to thank all of my team and the other resident businesses that have helped to get the project going.
Hello, it's Dr. Hilary Jones, and I want to say a hearty congratulations to everybody at the Health and Social Care Awards, those who are finalists, and good luck for tonight. Also, I've been covering the amazing work you've been doing for the last 22 months here on Breakfast TV, and what an amazing job you've done going above and beyond the call of duty, caring for so many patients and saving lives. I am proud to call myself one of your colleagues. Fantastic job. Congratulations, good luck, well done, and have a great night.
Thank you, Hilary. Our next award is the Excellence in Customer Care in the Private Healthcare Sector, sponsored by HMT Sancta Maria Hospital. This award recognises the contribution of anyone in a private healthcare business to provide a good service to patients or where staff have gone the extra mile. The finalists are BMI Werndale. The whole team has worked incredibly hard over the last 2 years to achieve everything necessary to obtain the coveted JAG accreditation for endoscopy services. It covers all aspects of the endoscopy service, ensuring continuous improvement of quality and safety of the care provided. And the Mobility Shop. Run by Chris and Jane, the Mobility Shop is a family-run business that supplies a wide range of mobility and disability aids to customers in Tenby, Haverfordwest and across Pembrokeshire. Providing mobility equipment to help people regain their independence and make life a little easier. Product support and customer care are important to them, and they have extensive knowledge and a wide range of products to choose from. To announce the name of the winner, representing HMT Sancta Maria Hospital, Editor of the National, Gavin Thompson.
The winner of the Excellence in Customer Care in the Private Healthcare Sector is the Mobility Shop.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Thanks to all the customers that nominated us for this award.
We would just like to say a huge thank you to whoever nominated us, and of course to all our wonderful customers who make our job so easy and so lovely. We're just a husband and wife team, and we are proud to serve the people of Pembrokeshire, and we look forward to meeting more people soon.
Hello there, it's Alan Fletcher here, aka Dr. Carl Kennedy from Neighbours, and I would just like to wish the finalists in the Health and Social Care Awards the very best of luck for tonight's awards. I'm sure you know just how vital the work of health and social care workers is in Wales, and I don't think I need to remind you, you are heroes to the community for your work. It's a very, very key job you're doing, and in the pandemic it's made especially hard. So well done to everybody, and good luck. Cheers.
Thanks, Alan. Our sixth award this evening is the GP Practice of the Year Award, sponsored by Specsavers Opticians. We were looking for a GP practice that stood out for the level of care they provide. The finalists are Placelli Practice. Newport Surgery in Pembrokeshire have been absolutely outstanding this year. The care and dedication they showed to patients when we were feeling frightened and anxious during the height of COVID, they never once shut their doors or didn't do face-to-face contacts. They always saw patients and offered reassurance and comfort. The nomination for this surgery is glowing, also sharing that the staff always greet you politely and welcome you to the surgery. They have an excellent online prescription service and are always eager and ready to help. Nayland Medical Practice. The person who nominated Nayland Medical Practice really needed their help when they were diagnosed with a serious medical condition. They said they had received great care from the doctors and nursing staff and the receptionists at the surgery. They went on to say Doctors Tobin and Phillips have never rushed an appointment with me, but taken time to explain everything that has been going on with my body. They have also told me that if I was worried about anything, to get in touch with them straight away. I feel that they have gone the extra mile with my care and treatment. St Thomas Surgery, Haverfordwest. The nominee for St Thomas Surgery names Dr Buntwell specifically, describing him as always taking time to stop and listen. He's also recognised for his medical knowledge. His time, patience and selflessness really make those patients he meets feel valued and not a burden. He should be recognised as a truly inspirational doctor who deserves recognition and to say thank you, says the nomination. And Winch Lane Surgery. In the face of social media misconceptions about GP surgery staff, the team at Winch Lane Surgery are a dedicated and professional team who always put the patient first. During a difficult and challenging year, all staff have put the patients at the forefront of everything they do. The whole team, both administrative and clinical, ensure that the patient is cared for in the most effective way and provides a wide range of solutions for the patient. To announce the name of the winner from Specsavers Opticians, Director Paul Skocek.
Good evening, and the winner of the GP Practice of the Year Award is Neyland Medical Practice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. We're thrilled to win. Thank you to the patients who nominated us. It's a team effort from the doctors and the staff at Neyland and Johnston. So it's brilliant. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Wyn Evans and I work in A&E here in Halfdrest. I also do a lot of volunteering for the NHS across the county. It's a great pleasure to join you tonight. 2 years ago I won the Outstanding Achievement Award and it was a great delight to me. I'm going to wish all of you the very best for tonight and thank you for all you do for the NHS and health and social care across the county. So let's get on with the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Wyn. Our next category this evening is the Volunteer of the Year Award, sponsored by Western Power Distribution. We were looking for a volunteer who could be helping to take people to their appointments, reading to the sick, or helping during the pandemic. One thing is for sure, they are regularly going above and beyond and have a caring approach to their work. The finalists are the JAB Volunteering Team, Health Service, Pembrokeshire. From early January of this year, a dedicated team of around 25 volunteers have given many hours each week, continuing to do so right up to this day. Their role is to safely guide and protect all those who are attending to have the vaccine. They support the full medical team of vaccinators by registering patients, giving out vaccine leaflets, supporting the vulnerable, and welcoming more than 55,000 people so far who had the vaccine at the 2 centres in the county, starting at 9 a.m. and often finishing past 8 p.m. in the evening. The team are from all age groups and from different backgrounds, but together they are one team. All were part of the NHS volunteers helping to fight the pandemic. Living in Suicide Shadow. Anna, Lisa and Sian started living in suicide shadow in 2020 after all suffering a suicide bereavement and realising there wasn't any suicide-specific bereavement support in West Wales. A lot of time and effort is spent by Anna, Lisa and Sian to maintain the social media page, to answer phone calls from people inquiring about the group, and organising the monthly walks and meetings, providing invaluable support to those who have been bereaved by suicide. This is while they themselves are grieving their own suicide loss. The people who attend the group walks and meetings say they are glad they have come, even though it has taken them a lot of strength to attend. Liz strives to make life just that tiny bit easier for those who have been bereaved by suicide and provide a bit of hope that things will get better. Nicola Hartvelt at the Megan Starr Foundation. The work that Nicola puts into the charity, set up in the name of her daughter who died by suicide, is just phenomenal. Her nomination states that over the years she has single-handedly worked hard to make her charity work and is now supported by her team who have also put in so many hours. Led by Nicola, they all help so many children suffering bullying or mental health issues to get the help they need. Nicola has now also introduced TOY, Together, Old and Young. It's an intergenerational project that aims to bring together the young and older generations in different activities in a way that is truly inspirational. To announce the name of the winner, from Western Power Distribution, local team manager Mark Phillips.
It gives me great pleasure to be here on behalf of Western Power Distribution, who are once again delighted to be sponsor of these awards. After another year of uncertainties, hard work and general tough times for all our health and care workers, I once again give a massive thank you to the Western Telegraph for putting this award ceremony together, to acknowledge each and everyone working and indeed volunteering in the health and care sector. I'm now delighted to announce the winner of the Volunteer of the Year. Living in Suicide's Shadow.
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you so much. We formed this a peer-to-peer support group out of experience, and we don't look upon it as being volunteers. It's actually a passion of ours to actually support those we know so desperately need our help. So thank you so much.
Hello, this is Camilla Arvidsson, also known as Zosha March from Holby City. I would like to wish all the finalists at tonight's Health and Social Care Awards the very, very, very best of luck. The work that you do is incredible. The dedication and professionalism is insurmountable. We are very, very lucky to have you, and so I hope this evening you are spoiled, you get to have a party and kick back and are thoroughly appreciated like you should be. So good luck and have a great night.
Our 8th category this evening is the Private Healthcare Staff Member of the Year, sponsored by Direct Nursing Services. This person must have demonstrated an outstanding level of commitment to patient care and put the patient at the heart of what they do. To announce the name of the winner from Direct Nursing Services, Marketing and Training Executive, Victoria Cook.
We are pleased to be part of the West Wales Health and Care Awards and extend our gratitude to all nurses and healthcare personnel. I am proud to announce the winner of the Private Healthcare Staff Member of the Year is Caroline Reeves, BMI Werndale Hospital.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I'm so surprised and shocked that somebody has nominated me.
Congratulations, Caroline. Caroline Reeves, Administration, BMI Healthcare, described as the friendliest face you could wish for upon arrival at hospital. Caroline is nominated for the way she goes above and beyond to help patients during their time at Werndale Hospital. Caring, compassionate, and as helpful as possible. If she can help, she will. If she can't, she'll find someone who can. Nothing is too much trouble, even spotting when a patient's family member needed urgent care. Here's a message from Dawn Steele.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Steele and I play Ange Goddard in BBC's Holby City. I just wanted to come on here tonight to say congratulations. Congratulations to all of the Health and Social Care Award finalists. Well done. Just to wish you good luck for tonight, but also mainly to say a massive thank you to all of you. I can't tell you how grateful we are for all the hard work over the past couple of years that you've all done. And none of us will never really know how hard you've worked. And I know, I'm a fake doctor, fake nurses. I think you've worked a bit harder than we have really over the past couple of years. So for that, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you from all of us. And have an amazing night. Have a drink on me.
Thanks, Dawn. Our next award tonight is the Healthcare Trainer Award, sponsored by Pembrokeshire County Council. The judges wanted to hear about how training adapted to meet the needs of the service, about the quality of service given and the effectiveness of new training. The finalists are Heather Davis of Acute Training Solutions. Patience is a virtue, so they say, and that's especially important when you're training people to step into the tricky world of healthcare. Heather has been nominated for her patience and acceptance of everyone, helping all of those who pass through her courses to achieve. The nomination states you're able to gain more from a trainer who gives everyone a chance to be themselves. What a lovely recommendation. Dr. Chris James. A passionate educator and clinician, Dr. James has been involved in recruiting and training at Withybush Hospital for many years. He recognised that a novel approach would be required to quickly facilitate the introduction of new international medical graduates during the pandemic. Experienced doctors but new staff to the NHS system, he designed and led an innovative induction package which no doubt helped save many lives. The Paul Sartori Foundation. The Paul Sartori Foundation provide a sustainable and amazing service that promotes good end-of-life care in Pembrokeshire. The nomination states that without them, patients in our county in the final stages of life could not be cared for at home. They have a fantastic team who all go above and beyond to help so many people and truly deserve this recognition. To announce the name of the winner, from Pembrokeshire County Council, Director of Social Services and Housing, Jonathan Griffiths.
I so wish I could be with you in person, where we could fist pump at this moment in time. But it is with great pleasure that I announce the winner of the Healthcare Trainer Award is Dr. Chris James, Withybush Hospital, Hywel Dda University Health Board.
I'm delighted to receive this award and would like to accept it as part of the wider educational team, fellow clinicians in the simulation lab and on the wards. You all contribute to delivering high quality education in Withybush Hospital. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say, on behalf of Hywel Dda University Health Board, a really big thank you to those staff who in health and social care who have worked extremely hard during the last 18 or 20 months or so, a period of time that they have never had to work so hard and the challenges have never been greater. Today, and the recognition that the Western Telegraph offers through the Health and Social Care Awards is a great opportunity. I wish you all the very best of luck in these awards. It's great to be nominated, and I do really heartily wish you best luck.
Thanks, Mandy. Our 10th category is Support Staff of the Year, sponsored by Local IQ. This person or team must have demonstrated outstanding levels of commitment to patient care and put the patient at the heart of what they do. We were looking for porters, receptionists, cleaners, and other ancillary members of staff. So the finalists are Ancillary Team, Hywel Dda University Health Board, Ysbyty Enfys Carreg-Las. Perhaps one of the few unspoken parts of tackling the pandemic was the field hospital at Bluestone. Although it only had patients for 3 or 4 months, it was a phenomenal team effort from all involved to get it operational and keep it running. The nominator believes that it wouldn't have been possible to have done this without all of the ancillary staff, all of whom had been redeployed or were working on temporary contracts. They say that, "I have worked in many hospitals, but the organisation on site and team spirit was second to none." And Mrs. Jane Thomas. Jane has dedicated most of her working life to the NHS in Pembrokeshire. She is one of the team that are based in the hospital's A&E department, dealing with many patients, some with very delicate problems like self-harm, domestic abuse, and child safeguarding concerns. Her motherly approach and genuine warm smile helps put patients at ease. Her life is the hospital. To announce the name of the winner, from Local IQ, Managing Director Hussein Bayoumi.
I'm pleased to announce the winner of the Support Staff of the Year. The winner is Jane Thomas.
Absolutely amazing. I'm so honoured. I'm just one little part of a huge, fantastic team here in A&E in Withybush, and the receptionists do such an amazing job. I'm also one of the secretaries in A&E. As far as I'm concerned, we all help each other and we're a team, and that's what it's all about. So thank you so, so much.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Health and Social Care Awards. This is Mike Barrett from Casualty. sorry, no, a long time ago. I'm afraid the rather sad old actor before you now is a mere shadow of the man who used to be in Casualty 30 odd years ago. Anyway, welcome to the Health and Social Care Awards. I thank you on behalf of all of us who benefit from your hard work. You're vastly overworked, you're vastly underfunded, and you're vastly underappreciated. Well, I hope tonight goes some way to make up for those things. And good luck to all the finalists in tonight's awards. But more importantly, good luck to everybody in the sector for all your hard work. Thank you for battling away during the pandemic, and I hope work conditions improve for you as a result of the spotlight turning on your cause. Anyway, good luck tonight. As you see, I've dressed up in my best grey jumper to wish you a very, very pleasant evening. And don't forget, you've got to be at work tomorrow morning, so no sore heads, obviously. Lots of love, good luck, and keep up the good work. Bye.
Thanks, Clive. We move on to the Care Home Worker Award, sponsored by Hywel University Health Board. This award recognises the contribution of an individual care worker or team who strive to improve the delivery of care in the care home sector. The finalists are Brondesbury Lodge. Brondesbury Lodge has been nominated for a Health and Care Award thanks to their dedication and care of residents during the pandemic. From caring for COVID-positive residents who wanted to remain in the comfort of their familiar surroundings, to ensuring families could keep in touch during the lockdowns, the Lodge was nominated by the family of Margaret Sambrook, who spent her last days there. And Ariane Coleman at St Teresa's Care Home Fishguard. Happy, jolly and full of personality, the nomination for Ariane made me smile. Known for throwing herself into any entertainment that's on in the home, she loves nothing more than dressing up in a good costume. And it's this focus on the happiness of residents that has seen her nominated for this award. To announce the name of the winner from Hywel University Health Board, Chief Executive Steve Moore.
Now, this is an award that's really close to my heart. The work that our care homes have done to support their residents, particularly in the last 20 months or so, I think has been exemplary. So I'm delighted to say the Care Home Worker Award winner is Ariane Coleman, St Teresa's Rest Home.
Exciting, it's amazing because I didn't expect this. So I just come in every day, do my job, and with the way things have been at the moment, families haven't been able to come in and all that lot. It's just nice to be able to cheer everybody up, as well as in St Teresa's, just do my caring job. I'm very, very lucky to be here as a team. It's amazing. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's Rhys Douglas here, who played Denzel Kelly in Waterloo Road. I just wanted to jump on here and wish every single one of you a huge congratulations and the best of luck in tonight's awards. What you guys do, each and every single one of you, is absolutely unbelievable. And I'm not just saying that. My mum used to be a social care worker. I understand the stories, the hardship, the resilience and the character it takes to keep a straight face on and put the love and emotion into it is what you do. I cannot put into words how amazing it is, the work that you guys do, and how underappreciated it is, and nobody will ever really understand exactly what it takes to do what you do, because even when I'm an actor, I couldn't do it. So I just wanted to wish you all the best of luck, each and every single one of you, and even if you don't win tonight, what every single one of you do is amazing. Love, Rhys. Take care.
Thanks, Rhys. Our 12th award this evening is the Domiciliary Care Worker Award, sponsored by Carmarthenshire County Council. This award is about celebrating the important work that the third sector and community teams do in health and care. The finalists are Care in Hand team. A very personal nomination. Care in Hand are finalists thanks to the extraordinary care they provided at home for a service user at the end of their life. Jokes, familiar faces and empathy are the things the nominating family share their gratitude for, along with the support given so that the gentleman could spend the last hours of his life at home. And Taylor Smith at Quayside Care. Taylor is an 18-year-old young man who recently started working in domiciliary care. Inspired by his mum, Naomi, who has worked in care for many years, and although inexperienced, Taylor has embraced his new role. He is enthusiastic, hardworking, and always works to a high standard. All of the service users he visits look forward to seeing him, and he treats them with dignity and respect. Taylor is described as a role model to other young people who are considering a career in care, and as an asset to the company he works for. To announce the name of the winner, representing Carmarthenshire County Council, the editor of the Western Telegraph, Claire Snowden.
The winner of the Domiciliary Care Worker Award is Taylor Smith, Quayside Care Limited.
I never thought I'd be in this position, you know. I'd just like to thank my mum, because she's a carer with the same company as me, and she's a great role model to me. I'd also like to thank Sheena and Liz, the bosses, because not only for nominating me, but also for just being the bestest bosses around, and all round great people. And I'd also like to say sorry to my co-workers who now have to deal with me with my massive ego. But yeah, I'd just like to thank them all very much. I couldn't have done it without you.
Hello to everyone at the Health and Social Care Awards. Now, this is me, Joe McFadden, saying a very, very massive thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart for all of the amazing and vital work that you do. And to the people who are up for awards tonight, very, very best of luck. Now, it's not that important winning. I mean, I won a little show called Strictly a couple of years back, and that was very nice. But have a lovely night, and this is all about you, and it's a big thank you to you all, so have a fantastic time. Take care.
Thanks, Joe. Our next award is the Dementia Carer Award, sponsored by the Western Telegraph. This award recognises the contribution of an individual care worker or team who strive to improve the delivery of care for those suffering with dementia. The finalists are Brooklands Residential and Nursing Home. A very personal nomination. Brooklands are nominated for their care of a grandmother with vascular dementia. They nursed her night and day, holding her hand, cuddling her when she called for us. I even saw one staff member holding my gran on her shoulder, almost like a child, rocking her and stroking her hair, states the form. They also made sure she did not leave this world on her own when we couldn't get there. That is compassion and love. Lisa Marshall at Withybush Hospital. Senior staff nurse Lisa Marshall is in charge of Ward 9, a geriatric dementia and fragility ward. She runs her ship with a dedicated team of staff. Lisa is nominated for her care and dedication to everyone on her ward. She herself has transformed the ward to be dementia-friendly, with some rooms looking like the wartime and 1950s to make dementia patients feel at home. The families of patients in her care have so much peace of mind thanks to her complete dedication during the COVID crisis, ensuring her ward is truly safe and secure. And Chris Ward at Hywel Dda University Health Board. Chris joined the dementia care team at South Pembrokeshire Hospital in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Always caring and considerate, Chris is known for his people skills, taking immense care and time to get to know the patients in his care. Described as an asset to the ward, his nominator highlights how Chris shares common interests with patients suffering from dementia in order to allow them to feel valued and appreciated. To announce the name of the winner, from the Western Telegraph, editor Claire Snowdon.
The winner of the Dementia Carer Award is Chris Ward, Hywel Dda University Health Board.
I'm stunned, I'm amazed, absolutely fantastic. I didn't know anything about this award. I've been nominated, and without the team over here at South Pembs Hospital and Sunderland Ward in particular, I'm brand new into this, came in as a COVID volunteer last year, taken on a full-time job. It's just the best thing I've ever done. Love it to bits, wish I'd done it 25 years ago. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Richard Jones, Chair of the RCN Wales Board. The Royal College of Nursing in Wales believes that now, more than ever, nursing and nurses should be celebrated. Best of luck to all the finalists of the Health and Social Care Awards. You all are already winners. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard. Our next award is the Good Nurse Award, sponsored by Direct Nursing Services. We were looking for a healthcare professional who demonstrated an innovative and caring approach to their work. The finalists are Louise Coombe, described as passionate, caring and always going the extra mile. Louise is nominated for the immense amount of work she puts into every shift and every project. Her dedication to the NHS and the people in her care is incredible and sees her constantly seeking out new ways to enhance her skills for the benefit of the hospital and all those around her. What an incredible woman. Julie Simmons. Julie is an amazing, kind, caring person that helps so many others in her role, but also helps so many in her community by volunteering for local charities and groups. She goes out of her way to help those in need by volunteering her own time, making food for our veterans, and taking food that would otherwise go to landfill. What a recommendation. And Elizabeth Tomlinson. Liz devoted her entire working life to the care of others. Throughout her career, she worked as a carer and a nurse in both South Pembrokeshire Hospital and Withybush Hospital, as well as acting as a volunteer in the community. Even during her own battle with breast cancer in 2017, while she was training as a nurse, she managed to complete it without taking a single day off. Always laughing, enthusiastic, and showing immense empathy with every patient, Liz was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, but even that didn't stop her from pledging her support for the Robin Cancer charity. Sadly, Liz passed away at home in July at the age of just 53, leaving behind a huge hole not only in the lives of her loved ones, but also in the care sector in Wales. To announce the name of the winner from Direct Nursing Services, Marketing and Training Executive, Victoria Cook.
I'm happy to announce the winner of the Good Nurse Award is Elizabeth Tomlinson.
Absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure Mum would have been ecstatic. Mum is a carer by nature, not just by her job, and I think she touched everyone's hearts who she worked with, because, you know, during her illness recently, I think every doctor and nurse that walked through that door knew my mum and had a story to share about her. And, you know, things haven't, you know, where we are now, and after Mum's passing, it's to see that she's still being remembered and people are actually recognising the hard work she did the past 30, 40 years. And I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everybody who nominated my mum. And I'd just like you to know that for myself and our family, we couldn't be more proud. And it's little bits of good news like this that, you know, make hard times a lot easier and worthwhile. So thank you very much.
Evening, I'm Dr. Frank Atherton, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer for Wales. Throughout this COVID pandemic, our health and social care workers have worked incredibly hard to try and keep the virus at bay, to save lives and to help the people of Wales. And I know that many of you have made enormous sacrifices to do just that. I'm afraid we're not out of the woods yet, and there's still work to be done, but that's why I'm really pleased that tonight you are getting your rewards. And I just wanted to say a massive congratulations to everyone who works in the health and social care sector and to all the Health and Social Care Award finalists, and to wish you all the best of luck for tonight's awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Frank. Our penultimate award tonight is the Care Hero Award, sponsored by Monmouthshire Building Society. This award recognises that all of our care workers are heroes. Care workers make a difference to people's lives every day, and this award celebrates that. The finalists are Enrico Acatellini. Compassionate and committed were the words used to describe Enrico Acatellini, and with a 20-year career in care and a dedication to the well-being of others running through her entire life, it's easy to see why. After travelling more than 1,000 miles to Wales to volunteer for adults with learning difficulties, Enrico has spent much of her life here caring and supporting those who need it. The company she works for, ND Care and Support, consider themselves very lucky to have her on board, and we can see why. Graham Harries. Nominated by colleagues for the love, care and respect he has for his job, Graham Harries is the manager of Home Address Limited. Described as kind and like the dad of the team, his reputation for ensuring that each resident receives the highest standard of care is the stuff of legends. The Haematology Oncology Department, Withybush Hospital. A cancer diagnosis is one of the most worrying things anyone can receive. But the staff at Withybush Hospital understand this and have been nominated for their extraordinary care. The whole team are mentioned by name in the nomination, from Angie on reception to Gail, who makes the tea, and many others. To announce the name of the winner, from Monmouthshire Building Society, PR and Communications Officer, Wendy Peters.
Good evening. Monmouthshire Building Society are delighted to sponsor this award. The winner of the Care Hero Award is Enrico Acatellini, ND Care and Support Limited.
I'm absolutely delighted to have won. It's really an honour to accept this award. I'd like to take the opportunity to congratulate the other nominee. You were really inspirational. Working in care isn't easy, but is one of the most rewarding careers you can choose, because we make a big difference to our service users. I'm so grateful for my colleagues, past and present, in ND Care and Support. We have an amazing community in Cross Hands, and I'm so proud of all of us. And finally, thank you to the organisers of these awards for giving us a platform to celebrate carers and the amazing impact we make to our community.
Our final award this evening is the Outstanding Contribution to Health and Social Care, sponsored by Bluestone National Park Resort and BMI Werndale Hospital. This award is for a winner of one of this evening's awards and is the overall winner. To announce the name of the winner, from the Bluestone National Park Resort, Head of Brand and Communications, Yvonne Buckingham, and from BMI Werndale Hospital, Executive Director, Jackie Jones.
The winner of the Outstanding Contribution to Health and Social Care is Enrico Acatellini from ND Care and Support Limited.
Huge congratulations, Enrico. And congratulations to all tonight's finalists and winners. You are at the heart of the community and the work you do is appreciated by every member of it. These awards would not have been possible without the support of our sponsors who have continued to champion the awards during these challenging times and have helped ensure they could go ahead online tonight. I'd like to thank the title sponsors, Bluestone National Park Resort and BMI Werndale Hospital, and the sponsors, Carmarthenshire County Council, Direct Nursing Services, who sponsored 2 categories this evening, HMT Sancta Maria Hospital, Howard University Health Board, who also sponsored 2 categories this evening, Local IQ, Monmouthshire Building Society, the National, Pembrokeshire County Council, Rutherford Cancer Centres, Specsavers Opticians, Valero, the Western Telegraph, and Western Power Distribution. I'd also like to thank Pembrokeshire County Council, who also sponsored the souvenir programme, which will be in the Western Telegraph on the 15th of December. In it, you will be able to find out more about tonight's winners, so make sure you pick up a copy. Thank you for watching the West Wales Health and Care Awards 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been truly amazing over the course of the pandemic. Thank you. And remember, the alcohol units tonight don't count. Enjoy, stay safe, and no star.